Mom, who is this woman and why has she not been arrested?
Ladies, please calm down. That woman there is Charles' last wife, Mrs. Delilah Ambrose.
No! You are making a big mistake. You're making a mistake.
The will has been read, and all parties need to respect Charles' last wishes.
Impossible!
Thank you, Jeff. You can ring me later.
This is absolute rubbish. Are you trying to tell me that my husband was married to that thing? I don't believe you. She is a thief. I need answers right this minute. Words alone cannot express the shock and pain I felt when I found out.
My lord, we will tender these documents in evidence.
You may proceed.
Mrs. Ambrose, I would like you to do two things for us. You will take a very good look at this document and authenticate if these documents are the exact documents containing the will of your husband he wrote in the year 2007, and that this is your husband's actual signature.
Yes. This is the will that was made in my presence. And this here is my husband's signature.
My lord, we would like to tender this in evidence. Now again, please, I beg you, put yourself together.
Thank you.
You will state to this court if you have cited this document or familiar with this document.
I have never seen this document before. As a matter of fact, it looks like a fraudulent document horribly put together by a crook. Order!
My Honor, again, we would like to tender this as evidence.
These proceedings will be adjourned for today. We'll continue tomorrow.
Delilah! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
No comment any closer.
Don't you touch me! You never leave this courtroom for Doris, Delilah! You may have gone over my father's death, but never mind! Never mind!
You don't have to worry about that. I must confess, seeing you in that courtroom made my heart skip a bit.
Why? I didn't do anything.
You didn't have to do anything. I could see passion in your eyes. You love what you do, and you'll forever be successful because of it.
I wish my wife could say the same.
Oh, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
I knew. I just thought you were going to lie.
Why would I lie?
Don't worry. You'll come around. See you in court tomorrow.
How was your day?
It was okay. A little bit stressful, but I'm cool. You good?
Yeah, I'm right.
You sure? Mm-hmm. I love you, Delilah.
What did you say?
No, for real, trust me, I love you, Delilah.
How dare you? I'm your wife, Eva, not Delilah.
Eva, I'm sorry.
You must be stupid. So you know my name is Eva.
Hello?
I would like to see you tonight for a talk.
Like, right now?
My guards are at your gate waiting to pick you up. Just to do as I have said.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
See you soon.
On your way? Where are you going to?
I have an important meeting with my client right now.
At this time of the night?
Look, it's an emergency. Okay? Delilah,
Thanks for coming on short notice.
are you okay?
No, come with me. I couldn't sleep and I needed someone to talk to. I want you to know that I am not who the public says I am. My story, although curious to some, bears no skeletons.
If we judge outward appearance, we will never see the beauty of the heart.
I want to show you something.
What is it?
Just follow me.
But Mom, how can an intelligent and highly successful man like Daddy leave all his personal wealth to a common prostitute? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly.
At one point in time, I was married to each and every one of these men.
All of them?
Yes.
But you're so young.
Age does not mean a thing when it comes to matters of the heart. I fall in love quickly. What happens after that is no fault of mine. This is Victor. He was my first husband. He was charming, but he had a terrible temper. And this one is Richard, John's father. He probably was the one who loved me the most. He left after we had a terrible argument, and he never returned. And this one is Sylvester. He was an awful man. He was greedy and selfish.
What happened to him?
Your curiosity is as good as mine.
And that is exactly what I need the judge to understand. That Delilah is a common prostitute, a gold digger and a cold-blooded murderer. She picked all those men at her mercy. She searched out the richest of the rich, stripped them of everything they owned, and got rid of them.
How has she managed to get away with this?
Your father would never have laid with that woman, even if she were the last woman on earth.
Mom, I know my dad. She must have cast a spell on him for him to fall for all her lies and insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
She's hurt my dad, and she must pay.
Of course, she's a Jezebel. And that is why I owe it to your father to walk into that courtroom and convince the judge that she belongs in a state prison. I mean, your father's wealth belongs to us, not to a common thief. That is why I will fight her tooth and nail, even if it will cost me my very last blood. I will fight.
So, how come something mysterious happened to all these men?
I don't have an answer for that, Jason. Let's just say I'm unlucky when it comes to love. But one thing I will tell you is, I am an honest woman. Don't be blinded by the words you cannot see. I'll show you to the door.
Hey, what is it? You don't look good.
Jason, I'm bored.
You're bored. You have a car. I mean, you can go anywhere you want.
Jason, that's not what I mean. I've been sitting in this house doing nothing. Locked up here doing nothing constructive.
All right, what is it you want to do?
Jason, I'm thinking of opening a boutique.
A boutique? Why is that necessary? Now look, I'm working very hard to provide for you. I don't want you to work.
Jason, an idle mind is a devil's workshop.
What do you mean by that?
I had a serious talk with your sister last night. And I came up with a plan. This plan is sure to set things where they need to be.
So what do you have in mind?
Well, I am thinking of hiring a hitman to wipe her out. You see, if anything was to happen to that woman right now, the court will have no choice but to award all the assets to me.
No.
You know, but this is the only plan that can make things work out in our favor.
No, Mom. Do you understand we're in the middle of a high-profile case right now? Mother, if anything was to happen to Delilah right now, all eyes are on you. We can't afford such a mistake. No.
Well, but I've already contacted the hitman.
Mother, cancel it. From here on out, leave all dealings to me. You just continue being a heartbroken widow. I'll take care of things.
Caroline, I wasn't expecting you. How may I help you?
Uncle, you were my father's best friend and personal attorney for many years. And because of this, you should have the answers I desperately seek.
Which are?
My father was a billionaire who made his money from making smart investments. He was a wise man and highly educated. His business ranked top in its class, and there was no scandal attached to his name. How in the world could he make the decision of marrying a prostitute and giving her everything he has ever worked for, all in a matter of 1 week? Something is not right about this, and I hope you can shed more light on this.
Well, Carol, honestly, I wish I could assist you. It is true that the relationship between your father and I goes way back, right into secondary school days. It is also true that your father, your late father, shared so many of his experiences with me. But honestly, this particular decision that he took is still baffling my mind. Your father is not known for making irrational decisions. It's quite unlike him. If there is anyone who should be able to supply the needed information, I'm afraid it is your mother.
You know what, Rizal? I'll call you back, okay? I'll call you back.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, hi. Mom, we need to talk. Caroline, what is it? Mom, is everything all right?
Did you and Dad get into a fight before he left?
Of course not. Why would you ask such a question?
Because I'm desperately trying to wrap my head around this whole thing. How can Dad just up and leave like that? Only to end up with that Delilah woman. Mom, something is missing. There's a missing piece to this puzzle and I need to find it.
Caroline, calm down. Your father was a businessman who went on business trips all around the world. I remember the last time before he left, he told me that he was going to conduct a business transaction in Italy, only for me to get a call a week later that he was dead. I mean, if anyone should be confused here, it should be me.
Mom, I just want to understand where his head was in those last few days. I know my dad and these things don't follow. And what hurts me the most is we can't even find out because he's gone. Mom, tell me, what is happening?
Dry your tears, my love. Dry your tears. Crying won't bring Daddy back. That is why we must fight this case. You know, we must fight it to the very end. We must avenge your father and get all that is ours back. We must reclaim everything that belongs to us. My love, don't worry. We'll get answers soon enough. Benjamin is working on a plan that will secure our win. Okay?
Well, I'm here at the Lagos City Court on day 2 of the increasingly intriguing Ambrose versus Ambrose case. We can confirm to you that the atmosphere is really intense. It is electrifying as both parties begin to arrive in what has been christened the battle of the century. It is very interesting because more people are coming in. This has been one of the intense battles in this country, and we're witnessing people coming en masse to be part of this very sensational case. Both parties are arriving. The media is everywhere here. Ladies, gentlemen of the press, fans alike, they're coming to witness what will become of this very intriguing and very interesting case. And this very interesting tale. So it's nice, it's wonderful. It's very refreshing that the media is here. They're getting to talk to these people. And it's so wonderful. And we're hoping that this will be a very intriguing, this will be a very interesting twist in this very dramatic tale. We're still hoping, we're hoping that we'll get to a reasonable conclusion in the end. So we're hoping that this will get into a very interesting tale.
Are you okay?
Jason, do not let my appearance disguise my strength. I am a tough woman. My foundation is firm despite all the bricks being thrown at me.
You know, I have so much respect and admiration for you. Your presence has shown me the epitome of what a true woman should be.
Those are some profound words coming from a married person.
I'm just being honest. I can't lie to you. Okay. It's time. Are you ready?
I was ready long before this case. Let's go.
After you. Mrs. Ambrose, when you realized that your husband did not return home after 1 week, did you report it to the police?
Of course not. My husband goes on several business trips. Why would I need to call the police?
Fine. Let me ask you another question. When your husband normally goes on these business trips, do you keep in contact with him?
Of course. I speak to my husband on a daily basis.
You speak to your husband on a daily basis. Now, I have phone records that shows that not once did you contact your husband for the entire week that you claim he was on a business trip. I find it strange coming from someone who claims to speak to her husband on a daily basis.
Objection, Your Honor. This could be seen as battery. My learned colleague here is trying to thrust words out of the mouths of my clients.
Overruled. Mrs. Ambrose, please can you answer the question?